Alright guys, so here's another quick update. I'm progressively making my way around, taking things off, getting ready for paint. And I thought I would take the roof rack off. So I don't believe this rack has ever been off the vehicle. It's relatively simple, so the middle support slats are just Phillips. And down here we've got some Torx, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to reuse the gaskets. I don't know. I'll take a look and see what kind of condition they're in. Over here, and I'm also going to remove the gutter trim before I paint. If anybody has a suggestion on where I can find replacement gutter trim, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to paint it and leave it as is. Back to the gaskets. So I don't know if this one was loose or broken. It doesn't look broken. We'll take a look. But the headliner here on the inside has seen better days, and I don't know if that's from the if there's any water damage. It seems pretty dry. Maybe it's just weathered. I'll work on that later, or maybe it was a leak from the window. But I'll take these off one by one, and I'll bring it back and we'll see what it looks like. Mention one other thing. So these crossbars have to be removed before you take the rest of this stuff out, and it's a relatively easy job. You just kind of undo this side. This kind of loosens up so you can twist it, and then I think what you do is, well, I don't really know. I guess I'll have to figure that out too. I'll come back. Alright, so I have taken all of the screws, the Phillips screws from the middle slats, and all the Torx from the end supports. 6 on each side. I can tell you all 6 on both sides, so all 12 of these Torx fasteners were super loose. So I'm sure as the rubber on here shrinks, you know, there's no pressure. And anyway, so let's see if there's any rust under here. I've not removed these. Let's see what lies in wait, so to speak. So let's see, I'll move that one up. There we go. And move that. Okay, so that's out of the way. So the gasket itself looks like it's in pretty good shape. That's good. And it looks like there's some sort of, yeah, I don't know that I can remove that. Let's see what the other side looks like. Looks about the same. You know, these things are not exposed really to UV, not a lot of sun. I'm glad that the outside doesn't show any signs of cracking, and it doesn't look like we've got any rust. Now these, I don't really know what I'm going to do with these, and it looks like the middle section is in similar and good condition. So these are, the middle ones are a lot thinner and obviously a lot smaller, but it doesn't look like there's any rust buildup anywhere. Let's take a look at these middle sections here. So the gasket, the main gasket, I don't really know if it's a gasket. I don't think it's really designed to prevent water entry. At least this one looks okay. I don't know if, see down here, there's no rubber thing, and this came out. So I don't know if this was just a if this is just like some sort of gasket compound or sealing compound. It's very brittle. It may have been a little rubber, focus you, there you go. May have been a little rubber thing, I don't really know. I'll see if I can find something. Otherwise, I'm pretty confident some RTV or similar will do the trick. So let's take a look at the other ones. Good. Yeah, see, here it is. Here's another one. So there was some sort of little rubber bushing, I guess, here. And here it is again in pieces. So I'm guessing that if any water got into, I don't think it got in through here. I think it got in through here. But anyway, that's not bad. So now the question is, once I'm painted, and I'll remove these. Sometimes what I read is you can pull these right off backwards. This one, mine are not stainless, they're plastic. They should pull off. If not, since they're plastic, you can just kind of roll them off and roll the channel off. It doesn't look like I've got too much rust. Honestly, that's mainly surface rust, so that's good. But remember, this is a sandwich of several pieces of metal, so when I take this off, I'll see what kind of is in the middle of that sandwich, and if there's any damage. So anyway, I think I'll refinish this. These are aluminum, the crossbars are some sort of chrome, I'm guessing. This is probably chromed too. I'll polish them up and see what they look like. I would like to build kind of a off-roady roof rack that mounts to the gutters. What I might do is, keep this up here and build over it. I don't really know that would look very good, and I don't want to put some sort of plate up here, and I don't know yet. It might be easier to just put it back together the way it was. But that's it. Good news on the roof rack and the rust. I'm not sure how to take this chrome off or this trim piece off. I kind of want to be able to sand this down and get it ready for paint. I've got some flaky paint down here, maybe a little bit of rust. So I'd like to take that off. I know that I can reorder this piece of trim from the Wagoneer guys or BJ's or something like that. I definitely need a new channel seal. As you can see, it's very, very hard, and then it stops right here. It's broken. So I definitely need that. And then we'll work on the headliner, take all this stuff off, get ready for paint. Really, I like getting the body ready for paint, but boy, around every corner I'm finding more little things that need to be taken off the vehicle and getting ready for paint, like here, I thought, well, I'm gonna do a good job, and then I realized there's this piece of trim, and in order to take this off, I gotta remove all this stuff because I want to paint this and the seal. So I don't know, I guess I'm having a hard time deciding, do I go all out and call this like a full restoration in terms of body and strip everything down, or am I doing a respray plus, kind of a trim off respray? So I'm not really sure, but it's kind of a I never thought I'd be asking that question. So anyway, I'll come back when I've got a little more progress. It's been a slow go. I only get about an hour and a half or so every week or so. So I'll bring you guys back when there's something new. And feel free to ask me any questions, or by all means, suggestions are welcome too.